Hey guys, Shane here from Athlone Regional Sports Centre. Today we're going to go through a circuit training class. It's 4 parts: warm up, 2 separate circuits, a cool down, and I just remind you to please refer to a healthcare professional before you take part in the class. First up is our warm up, so we're going to start off just with some jumping jacks for about 20 seconds or so. So we're trying to get the arms right up over the head and just spreading the feet out wide on every rep. From there we're just moving into jogging on the spot, just at a nice easy pace, and we're just going to stay nice and loose with the body, relax breathing in and out throughout. All we're doing is just getting a little bit of a warm up going for the body, just to help prevent any risk of injury. From there we're going back to a jumping jack variation. This time we're bringing the hands in and out across the chest as shown, just for 20 seconds or so again. Okay, from there we're going to go high heels, so we're just putting our hands behind our back and we're kicking our heels up as high as we can behind us. Just stay nice and relaxed. From there we're going to go one hand up, one hand down, and we're just switching our stance left and right, so one foot in front, one foot behind, switching over and back. From there let's go high knees, so we're going to try to drive the knees up to the chest as high as we can, staying nice and light on our feet, going fast. From there we're just going to go for 10 shoulder circles, so we're going forwards first, arms fairly straight, going right up over the head, and backwards next. Again, just going to go for 10 reps. Hands in and out across the chest now, again keeping the arms fairly straight, moving through the shoulders, trying to stretch back on every rep. And one up, one down. Again, arms fairly straight, moving through the shoulders every time, keeping the core nice and tight. Next up, let's go hands on the hips. We're going to make big circles in one direction, planting the feet fairly firmly. And opposite direction. Let's go side to side with the hips, again keeping the legs fairly straight. Hands on the knees now, just making circles, feet close together. Opposite direction. And the last part of the warm up then is just going to be knees forwards and backwards while keeping the hands on them. When you've 10 reps of that done, we'll get ready to go through the exercises for the first circuit. So the 3 exercises we're going to be doing. First one is bodyweight squats. So just the technique for these: feet out shoulder width apart, big toe, little toe and heel are all grabbing the floor, and we're driving our chest up tall, knees out wide as we squat down, throwing the hands up in front on every rep. Just a side view there, so as you can see, throw the hands up in front, chest up, knees out wide, my back stays fairly straight the whole time. Next up then, we're going to do jumping jacks as our cardio exercise for the first circuit. So the hands are going right up over the head on every rep, and the feet out wide. The third exercise will be a plank position. So for this, we're down on the floor, chest as far away from the floor as we can get it. We walk the feet back, we want our core to be slightly hollowed out, then we straighten our legs from there and hold that position. We don't want our back arching down towards the floor, we also don't want our hips up high, we just want to keep that nice flat position with the lower back. Okay, so there are our 3 exercises for the first circuit, and we're going to get started now in a second. So for the first circuit, we're going to do 3 rounds, 20 seconds work, 20 seconds rest. Let's get started with round 1. So in a sec, let's get ready. We're starting off with our squats. Timer's on, guys, let's go. Chest up, knees out, feet stay flat on the floor the whole time, and I'm grabbing the floor with my big toe, my little toe, and my heel, and I throw the hands up in front of me on every rep. Getting down as deep as I can. Just working at your own pace, so if you want to go really fast and bang loads of reps out, you can. If you want to do a rep, then rest a few seconds and go again, you can do that also. Just work with your own ability. We've got 20 seconds rest now. So just nice and relaxed in between. Getting ready to move into our next exercise, which is going to be our jumping jacks. And again, we can work at whatever pace we want. So if you want to go really fast, you can. If you want to go slow, you can do that also. Let's go, guys. If you struggle with jumping jacks, you could always just jog on the spot or anything like that you want. Just pick a variation that works for you and just stick with the time. That's it, let's keep that moving now. Hands right up over the head. Okay, guys, resting again. And I'm going to get ready to go back to our plank position now. So let's get down onto our knees. We're going to drop down onto our forearms now in a second. Okay, let's go, guys. So we've got that nice hollowed lower back position. We're just holding the position for about 20 seconds or so. If you can't get to 20 seconds though without keeping that perfect position, you can just do less of a hold if you want. So if the stomach starts dropping down the floor or anything like that, I would just stop rather than to go through a few seconds of bad positioning. Okay, let's relax now from there. So that's 1 round done. We have 2 more rounds to do just like that. So again, it's going to be 20 seconds work, 20 seconds rest for our 3 exercises, which are our squats, our jumping jacks, and our plank position. Okay, guys, so we're going to get ready to go for round 2 now. Back to our squats again. Timer's on. So we're going chest up, knees out. Again, feet stay flat on the floor, and we throw the hands up in front of our body on every rep. That's good, let's keep those reps coming. Again, working at your own pace. And relaxing through there. Okay. Obviously with the squats, you could always make them harder by wearing a backpack or any sort of weights like that you want to use. If not, you can just stick with the bodyweight version and try bang out as many reps as you want. Let's go back into our jumping jacks now. Hands right up over the head. So let's keep a steady pace coming. So when the hands go up, the feet go out wide. When the hands come back down, the feet come back together. We're keeping our core fairly tight throughout. Relaxing from there. Okay, so we're just going to go back into our plank position now in a few seconds. Dropping down onto our knees. Dropping down onto our forearms now from there. Okay, let's lift and squeeze and hold that position nice and tight, guys. So again, the chest is as far away from the floor as we can get it. We got the feet back, we have a nice hollow core, tight legs, tight abs, and a tight upper body. So it's a full body movement, we're not just squeezing the core. Last few seconds. And relax. Good. So we just have 1 round left to do in this first circuit. And again, we're going to start off with our squats again for the last time. So it'll be chest up, knees out, feet stay flat on the floor. The big toe, the little toe, and the heel all grab the ground the whole time, and we throw the hands up in front of us on every rep. Let's get ready, guys. Last round. Let's go, timer's on. stuff, guys. Last few reps and relax. We're going to go into our jumping jacks now for the last time. Got a little 20-second breather first. Okay guys, let's go. Fast pace now for this last round. Getting the hands right up over the head every time. That's it, jumping those feet in and out. That's it, almost there now. Push that pace, last few seconds, and relax. Last part down to the circuit is going to be our plank position again. I'm going to squeeze nice and tight now, so we're dropping down onto the knees, down onto the forearms, chest as far away from the floor as we can get it. We walk the feet back, hollow out the core, and then straighten the legs from there. Let's go, holding that position now nice and tight. Last few seconds here now guys, it's really good. And relaxing from there, well done. So that's our circuit 1 is done. We're going to go through the exercises for circuit number 2 now. First exercise for circuit 2 is reverse lunges. So we're standing up nice and tall with the feet hip width apart. We take a long step back, drop down onto our knee, then come back up and do the same on the opposite side. We just lightly tip the floor, and we want to make sure that the knee in front doesn't cave in at the bottom. Okay, so we're keeping it in line with the toes, then stepping straight back up. We step back and down at the same time. The exercise we're going to do with that then is sprinting on the spot. So at a really fast pace, I'm trying to do fast feet, fast hands. So as you can see there, I'm moving my hands along with the feet, and we're just pushing as fast of a pace as we can for that. The last exercise for the core is a tucked hollow body hold. So I lie down flat on the ground, my hands are down by my hips, shoulders lift as high as I can, the legs squeeze together, and then the feet lift about an inch or two off the floor. I'm just holding that position nice and tight, then sucking the abs down into the ground. What I don't want to do is be lying down and just have my head up high and my feet up high. So I want to actually keep my chin tucked to my chest and just lift the shoulders up off the floor. Then as you can see, the legs squeeze together and the feet barely lift off the ground. Okay, same format for circuit 2. We're going to do 3 rounds, 20 seconds work, 20 seconds rest, and we're going to get started with round 1 right now. Let's go guys, timer's on. Reverse lunges. That's it, good stuff. Just alternating left and right. Remember, like the squats, you can work at whatever pace you want. So if you want to go really fast and bang out loads of reps, you can. If you want to go nice and slow and just take your time, you can do that also. Okay, relaxing from there. Next exercise we're going to move into then after a slight break is our sprinting on the spot. So we're going to go fast feet, fast hands, trying to get the knees up nice and high every time. And we're trying to stay light on our toes, so we're not banging the ground really hard. We're just trying to just barely tip it, then come straight back up. Let's go. Fast pace now guys, push it. Good stuff, we're almost there now, let's keep moving. And relax. Good stuff guys. Third exercise then is our tucked hollow body hold position. So again, we're going to drop down flat onto our back. The hands will be down by the hips. We lift the shoulders up as high as we can off the floor. Legs squeeze together, and we lift the feet barely off the ground. Let's go. Sucking those abs down into the ground the whole time. See, my chin is tucked to my chest, so I'm not excessively reaching with my chin or anything like that, so there shouldn't be too much stress on your neck at all. And relax. That's 1 round done. We have 2 left to do. It's really good work so far guys. So again, nice relaxed breathing in between. I'm going to move into round 2 now in a second. We'll be going back to our reverse lunges again. Okay guys, 3, 2, 1, let's go, round 2. That's it guys, just alternating left and right with our reverse lunges. Taking a long step back every time.
want more and more. People just want more and more.
Relaxing from there.
What he's looking for, want more and more. People just want more and more. Freedom and love.
So just taking our time between reps. Getting ready to go again. Gonna move into our sprint on the spot now again. Let's go guys, fast pace. Fast hands, fast feet. We're landing nice and light every time. Almost there now, push that pace. Really good tempo. Few seconds. And relax. Good stuff. From there, we're going to go back to our tucked hollow body hold position now again in a second, so we'll be lying down flat onto the ground again. Dropping down flat onto our back, hands down by the hips, let's go. That's it. Squeezing those legs together the whole time, the feet are barely off the floor, shoulders up nice and high, chin tucked to the chest. Sucking the abs down into the ground. And relaxing from there guys, that's good.
What he's looking for, freed from desire, mind and senses purified, freed from desire, mind and senses purified.
Third round coming up. Back to our reverse lunges again. Let's get ready guys. And go. Timer's on. Good. Taking a nice long step back every time. That's it. Good. So the knee drops as we step back, and then we come straight back up, just lightly tipping the ground, relaxing from there. 2 exercises left in this second circuit. In a sec, we are going back to our sprinting on the spot as fast as we can. So again, we're going fast feet, fast hands, we're staying nice and light on the toes. Let's go guys, timer's on, push the tempo. Keep it going, push, 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 as hard as you can. Almost there now. And relax. Good stuff. Very last exercise, so last round. We're going to do our tucked hollow body hold position again. So we're going to lie down flat onto our mat. Hands down by the hips, shoulders lift. Let's go. Squeezing those legs together, the feet are barely off the ground. Last few seconds now guys, let's finish strong. And relax guys, well done. So you can grab a quick drink and let's get ready to move into our cool down stretch. Okay guys, let's move into our stretching series. So first up we're going to stretch out our glutes. So I'm sitting down onto the ground. We're going to go to our left leg straight, right foot crosses over, and I'm going to grab that right leg, mainly with the left arm, squeezing it nice and tight into the chest. Relax, deep breathing in and out to get the heart rate back down. So you should be feeling it in the glute of the right leg. We're going to hit the glute from a different angle now, so we're going to rotate the hip out, slide flat onto our back, reach through the gap in the middle and grab the front of that left knee as shown, pulling everything nice and tight up into your chest. So you should be feeling it in a different portion of the glute on the right leg. Let's sit back up and switch sides. So left leg straight, right foot crosses over, right leg straight, left leg crosses over, and I'm grabbing it mainly with the right arm, pulling it nice and tight into the chest. Lying down flat now, reaching through the gap in the middle, grabbing the front of that right knee, pulling everything nice and tight up into the chest. Let's pop back up from there. We're going to do a hip flexor stretch now. So I'm going to go left leg up in front. My right foot is digging into the floor as shown. I'm driving the hips forward and keeping the chest down slightly. So I'm feeling all the tension in the hip flexor of that right leg. so the front of the hip. Let's move more into the quad now, so I'm going to grab the ankle and then drive forward again as shown. So you should be feeling that a little bit lower now, in the front of the leg on the right foot. I'm going to move into hamstrings now, so I'm going to drop the hands down inside the front leg and I'm going to lift my hips up from there. If you can straighten that front leg, you can try work on getting the back heel to the floor. So getting a bit of calf in the back leg and some hamstring on the front leg. Let's drop down to the ground now again from there. The leg that's in front, which is the left leg, I'm going to try and reach my left elbow down to the floor as shown. This is stretching out my groin and my adductor. From there, I'm going to move into the opposite side. So we're going hip flexor first. Right foot in front as shown, driving the hips forward. We're feeling the stretch in the front of the left hip. From there we're going to ease back, grab the left ankle if we can, and then drive forward again to feel the stretch a little bit more in our quads. Okay, hands drop down, and we're going to lift the hips up from there. Trying to straighten both legs if we can. So we're feeling it in the right hamstring and the left calf. Dropping back down to the floor from there. This time I'm going to try and reach my right elbow down to the floor as shown. So we're stretching out that right groin. From there, let's move into the top of push-up position. Arms and legs stay straight, hands and feet stay fixed in place, and we drive our hips up to the ceiling as shown. Should have a straight line from my hands to my hips and from my hips to my heels. It's our downward dog stretch. It's mainly for our calves. From there, dropping down onto our knees, sitting back onto our heels, walking our hands forward from there. This is stretching out our lats, trying to get the chest down to the floor. To emphasize our right lat now, we're going to walk our hands across to the left hand side as shown. Holding it for a few seconds, again deep breathing the whole time. And then we're going to walk across to the opposite side. So this time we're going to emphasize our left lat by having our hands over to the right hand side, trying to get the chest down to the floor, always sitting back on the heels. The next stretch from here is for our adductor and our groin again. So we're going to come back to the centre. I'm going to spread my feet out as wide apart as I can, knees out wide, feet are in line with the knees, and then I push my hips back towards the heels for an intense stretch on my adductor and groin on both sides. Our last stretch on each side is for our triceps, so I'm kneeling down, one arm behind the back, I grab the elbow and I push it down behind my back as far as I can, keeping a little bit of tension in the core, deep breathing in and out. Let's switch sides. Last stretch. Okay guys, and that's it. I hope you enjoyed the class. I'm Shane from Athlone Regional Sports Centre. That was an online circuit training class, just reminding you to stay home. Thanks.